morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Welcome to FitFab Workouts. This is our 45-minute runner strength session. And today we are going to continue our theme of agonist antagonist muscles that we started on Monday in FlexiFit session. So we're going to do the exact same workout as FlexiFit, except instead of doing double sets, we're going to do 4 sets of everything. So as a reminder, it was working on 2 different exercises where one is focusing on the agonist, so for example, the biceps, and then the next exercise will focus on the antagonist, which is the opposite muscle to the bicep, so the tricep. So on deck, here's what we have. We have 2 different blocks standing, which is going to be a suitcase squat and a regular deadlift. And then we have a sumo squat and a wide-legged deadlift. We then take it down to the ground where we will have biceps and overhead tricep extension. We will have some chest press and some alternate rows. And then we have some glute bridges and some lower abdominals. And if time permits, we'll finish off with a little bit more abdominal work. Each set is going to be 45 seconds, except for arms, which are 30 seconds. And we will be doing 4 sets of everything. So that's 6 minutes for each block of work. And we take a break between each block. Okay? Are you excited? You're super excited. I know you are. All right. So let's get started. For this, you want to make sure you've got heavy-ish weights for standing exercises and for the chest. And then something maybe slightly lighter for when we're working on our biceps and triceps, because the sets are fairly long. Okay, so go ahead, stand in a nice athletic stance. Spread your feet slightly wider than the hips. Open the toes. Make sure your body weight is evenly spread between the balls of the feet and your heels. Scoop under your tailbone. Engage your glutes and your abdominals. Let's take some big breaths in. Out. Good. And again, up. Down, one more, all the way up. Bring your palms to touch. Exhale in front of your heart center. And take a moment here to check in with yourself. How are you feeling now? Mentally, emotionally, physically. And a quick head to toe body scan. All right, let's take it into a nice little warm up. So go ahead, start doing some very small little hip circles. And then progressively, let's make them a little bit bigger. Good, and then switch directions. So tiny, tiny. And make sure you're squeezing through your glutes when you're bringing your hips forward. Good, and keep them engaged. Great, and then let's take a nice big stretch up and back. We'll do 5. That's 3, 2 more. And the last one, and switch sides. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. From here, bring your arms above from your head. Come on all the way down as low as you can. Keep those arms overhead. There we go. Bring those hips all the way down. And rise all the way up. And again, all the way down. And all the way up. We'll do 5. So that was 2, 3, 4. Last one, 5. Good. Bring those feet nice and wide, and let's just go side to side. Warming up nicely. Try not to swing your hips like this, but really just shifting your body weight. So keeping that nice axis here. There we go. Thank you. Much better. Good. And then from here, let's take a nice big stretch up. Scoop through your tailbone. And then go as far as you can away from your hips and your ankles in front. And then come on all the way down. Drop your head, neck, shoulders. Bend your feet, your knees. And then unroll yourself all the way up. We're going to do that one more time. Big stretch up. Reach forward. All the way down. Bend your knees. Drop your head, neck, shoulders. And roll yourself up. A gentle back stretch. Good. All right, let's get into this. Go ahead, grab those weights. Feet are parallel, hip width apart. And here we go into a classic little suitcase squat. I hear some of us are going to be hitting the airports over the next few weeks. So need to make sure you're like, is this me? Yeah, it's me now. No, I'm back in the queue. Put the suitcases down. Come on up. Good. So first block, suitcase squat and a deadlift. 45 seconds of each, 4 rounds, and then we take a short break. Then we'll have sumo squats, wide-legged deadlifts, 4 rounds, quick break, and then we'll go down onto the ground for the rest. 15 seconds to go here. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those dumbbells in front of your thighs, soft on the knees, come on down and up. Good. Make sure you keep a nice long back. Good, and then you're not letting your shoulders round, so you're engaging through your shoulder blades. Right, so you're resisting gravity with your upper body. Good. Make sure you squeeze through your glutes when you come back up. Good. So if you did FlexiFit on Monday, we did the same workout, but we just did 2 sets of everything. Good. We have 5 seconds to go here. And we'll go straight back into that suitcase squat. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Squat and up. Round 2. So take your time and find a rhythm that you can sustain for the whole 6 minutes of this block of work. All right, come down, and again, same thing, resist with those shoulder blades, keep that chest lifted, weights by the side of your body. Good. 15 seconds to go here, we'll go back into the deadlift, and we'll be halfway in that set, in that block. It's a great workout, fundamental workout to do. And here we go, deadlift. So keep that same rhythm, right? The way you were coming down in your squat. You want to be doing the same with your deadlift. Good. Exhale, nice. Let's give it another 15 seconds here. And we'll go for our third set. So yes, your body may remember me tomorrow or the day after. And here we go, back into that squat. And so if you keep that same rhythm, it's actually a very smooth transition. Remember when you're squatting to push the ground away when you're rising up. Really feel yourself pressing into the floor through your heels. And this will deepen the activation of your glutes and your quads. Good job. 15 seconds to go here. And here we go. Deadlifts up, down. Good. So we are reaching the end of our third round of this first block of work. And then we'll go into round 4, sorry. Good, keep breathing. You really want to be exhale when you're rising up. Good, give it another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, back into our suitcase squat, round 4. Tell yourself you've got just under 90 seconds of work left, and then you get a break. Yay! Good. The great news is Because when you finish the workout, it'll be a long time since you did your legs. So you'll have forgotten. You'll feel totally fine. Good job. Keep it up. 10 seconds to go here. We're going to our last set of deadlift, and then we'll take a break. And don't worry, before we move on to upper body, we'll give those hammies a stretch. And time, here we go. Last deadlift. Well, last deadlift, we do have the wide-legged deadlift, so this is a great staple workout, working muscles that kind of resist each other, right? For example, your bicep is for bending your arm, whereas your tricep is for extending your arm, right? So it's good to work them evenly. Nice job. Keep it up. 5 seconds and you're going to break. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Release those weights down. Grab yourself a quick sip of water, and we'll get back to work in about 30 seconds. Good. So you might feel a little bit winded, which is normal when you're using resistance and heavier weights. And that's why resistance training is so good for improving cardiovascular health as well. We're going to get back to work in 10 seconds, so finish doing what you need to do. Get your life back together, get those dumbbells. Here we go. We are going into a sumo. So hold those weights together in between your belly button and your chest. And nice down and up, good. Good. Exhale, really keep that torso nice and long. Open those thighs nice and wide. Really working through those adductors, abductors, groin muscles, and quadriceps. Good. 5 seconds, and we'll go into a wide-legged sumo. So we'll rotate our feet forward. Here we go. Pivot your feet forward. Your weights are together in front, soft on the knees, down and up. So you'll notice that this is tackling your hamstrings and your glutes slightly differently. Now I'm just noticing that on Zoom, my camera is slightly pivoted, and it makes me look as if I'm a bit in a staggered stance and sideways. Don't pay attention to that. My feet are on one unique line. Good. 3, 2, 1. Back up here, open those feet, and back down and up. Round 2. Remember, we do four sets of 45 seconds of each exercise. So that's 6 minutes for each block of work. Relax your shoulders. Just hold on to the weights here. You want the weights to basically be weighing your legs, not your upper body. Good job. 15 seconds to go here. So you can come a little lower. Good. And so you can bring those arms that are here, bring them a little bit in. There we go, good. And time, pivot those feet forward, weights are down, and we go into that wide-legged deadlift. Love the wide-legged deadlift. You could get to go a little lower, and you get a little less tension on your lower back. You still need to engage through your lower abdominals to protect your lumbar spine, but you get some really deep work in your thighs, back of your legs. Good. 10 seconds to go here. Oh no, sorry, what am I saying? Keep going, keep going. 15 seconds from here. I looked at the clock wrong. Now it's 5 seconds from here. If I confuse you, 10 seconds, no, it's 15, now it's 5. And time. Here we go, round 3. Open those toes, down, up. And again, like in a suitcase squat, you really want to be pressing into the ground, using the ground, pushing yourself up. Think about it when you're running. You want to use the ground as energy, right? So every time you use the floor, push yourself up. Good. Great work, keep it up. 10 seconds to go here. Last one. Up, pivot those feet forward, and wide-legged deadlift. So this is round 3 of this second block of work, right? So if you're in a rush, you do the FlexiFit version, which is 2 rounds of everything. This will give you a roughly, I think, 20-minute, 18-minute strength, and if you do full version, a little bit longer. Breathe, good. Give me 10 more seconds here. And we'll go into our round 4. And then we'll take a short break, stretch a bit, and come back down. And here we go, round 4. So last 90 seconds of work standing. We'll take a quick sip of water. Stretch those hammies, stretch those quads. Then we'll take it down to the ground for bicep and tricep work. Then we'll work on our chest and rhomboids, and then glutes and abs. And we'll be smooth to go. Good. 15 seconds to go here. Inhale down, exhale up. Chin up, chest up, smile. And time, here we go. Last, wide-legged deadlift of the day. Remember, keep that back nice and long, engage through those shoulder blades, soft on the knees. Exhale when you rise up. Get some good endurance, muscular endurance with all your back muscles on these 2 blocks of work. So great job here. All right, final 5 seconds are coming up. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job, release those weights down here. We'll use the heavy weights again for chest and back, so keep them close by, but we'll go with something a little bit lighter for our biceps and triceps. And make sure you hydrate well. All right, so let's stretch those hamstrings. First things first, you're gonna have your feet parallel. Gently bend your knees. Extend your arms parallel in front of you. Bring that right leg forward, digging the right heel into the floor, pulling the toes towards the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, reach down, framing that leg. Come on back up, we'll do 5. Inhale, up 4, keep that left leg nice and bent. 2. And the last one, we're gonna lean down as far as we can, see if we can touch the floor with our hands. And then drop the head, neck, shoulders towards the thighs, look towards your thigh. Breathe, good. Stay down here, but release your right foot down onto the floor. And then see if you can straighten both legs, lengthen your spine. Then place your hands on your lower back to check that your back is nice and long. And then lift yourself all the way up. Good, let's switch sides. So again, hip width apart, arms parallel in front, bend your legs, bend your knees. Extend the left foot forward, heel digging into the ground. Inhale, exhale, reach down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay low. Release your hands down, drop head, neck, shoulder, look towards your thighs. Feel the stretch in the back of that leg. And release that left foot flat onto the floor. Keep dropping head, neck, shoulders, and then here, lengthen, straighten both legs. Square the hips forward. Bring those hands on your lower back. Lengthen your spine, parallel to the ground. And then come on all the way up. Good, great job. All right, let's come and sit on the floor. So you can choose to sit on a little block or a pillow. You can sit on a chair if you want, or you can just sit in a comfortable cross-legged position. What you do want to make sure is that you're sitting on both hips and that you're nice and tall, that you're not kind of slouching, okay? We don't want any of this. You want nice and tall, okay? To protect the spine, to have more space for breathing, so that your limbs can move freely. So here's the deal. It's 30 seconds bicep curls, 30 seconds overhead tricep extension, 4 rounds. So we literally have 4 minutes of work here until our next break. You ready? Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and all the way up and down, up, down. So depending on the weights you're carrying, that will dictate the tempo you're going at. If you have something heavier, you're going to go slower. If you have something lighter, you might be going a little bit faster. What I want you to consider is not to be curling your wrist. Your wrist must stay aligned with your arm, right? You often see that happen. 3, 2, 1. Bring those dumbbells to touch here. All the way up above your head. Your arms are almost touching your ears. Bend your arms all the way down behind your head. And then come on, straighten them back up. No need to let your head drop down and look down. Keep looking ahead of you. There's plenty of space between your head and your arms. Our human body has been designed like that. So your head is not taller than your upper arm. In other words. Good. Exhale when you extend up. And then inhale when you come down. So it's when you're extending, when you're doing that extension, that tricep is working. Try and keep those upper arms by your ears. Not let them crawl to the side. 3, 2, 1. Come on back down. And here we go. Back to the bicep curls. Second round. So now you're sitting and your legs are going, nice little break, right? Good job. 10 seconds to go. And so after our biceps and triceps, we do alternate chest press and then alternate rows. And time, dumbbells together, all the way up, and here we go, down and up. So take a moment here when you're doing this and notice how your core is actually helping, right? Because everything is overhead and you're having to hold yourself nice and tall. 10 seconds to go here. Breathe, good. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here we go, round 3. All good, all good. Great, great. And come all the way up to your shoulders. Good. Deepen that. 3, 2, 1. Bring those dumbbells together, overhead, and here we go. Third round of tricep extension. See if you can tickle your ears with your arms, with your upper arms. So squeeze your elbows a little bit more together and have them facing forward, nice and parallel. Good. Breathe, great. It's usually in your third set of triceps that you start feeling the work happening, right? You go, oh, wait a sec. You might be onto something with these 30-second sets. Good, and time, here we go, round 4. And then you'll see the bicep curls that you feel as if you could go on doing them forever, right? You're like, oh, easy, easy, easy. In about a couple of hours' time, You're going to reach out for a glass of water, and then suddenly your arm is going to go, boom, and you'll be like, whoa. And that's your muscle saying, I'm tired. I worked hard earlier. I didn't want to tell you, but actually need a break. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and together. And here we go. Last set of overhead tricep extensions. Good. So we're distance runners. We want to go for endurance. If you wanted to go for hypertrophy, which is increasing the size of the muscles, I'd get you to use very heavy weights and do a maximum of maybe 5, 6 repetitions. And we would do at least 6 to 8 sets. And we would leave approximately 45 seconds to a minute between each set. And time, so different modalities for different goals. All right, get a quick sip of water. Don't drink too much because we are getting down on our backs. Here, and we're back using our heavier weights. So let me show you the 2 exercises we're doing. The first one, you're all familiar. It's that alternate chest press. And then the second one, you come on all 4s, and we're going to go into an alternate row, right? And so with that row, really want you to focus on sending the elbow all the way up to the ceiling, as if you're trying to nudge the ceiling behind you. So squeeze your arm against your body and push that elbow away. And I want you to make sure that you're not also rounding that wrist, right? Because I see a lot of this happening, a lot of not going as high and then just here rounding the wrist like this. I'm going to come closer to the camera. So I want you all to really do this, right? And this is what I see a lot happening. I see a lot of that. And we want to try and avoid that, okay? So why? Because, well, it means you're not working your muscles the same way. B, it's not great for your wrists. When you get older, like me afterwards, you get a lot of problems if you don't do things right. All right, you ready? These are 45-second sets. So here we go. Laying down, nice and comfortable, and alternate chest press. All right, keep going. I have a wardrobe malfunction, a hair malfunction. It's that bun. Didn't quite put it high enough. Do you get that? I think David has the same problem as I do. Right? Breathe, good. All the ladies know what I mean in the summer when you do that ponytail or you do that bun and you just tie it slightly too low, but when you're exercising and you have to lay down, boom, it's in the way. Good, really exhale when you're pressing up. And because we fatigue those arms a little bit before, it's going to really force your body to use your pectorals a little more. 3, 2, 1, and come on up on all 4s. Make sure you're nice and aligned, and here we go, we alternate. Now, if you want to dial this up, you can do a renegade row in a high plank position. That's if you want. Lauren, you've been practicing your renegade rows all year since January, so why not giving a row? A row, no pun intended, a go, I meant. Good, and make sure you exhale every time you're rowing up. All the way up into the sky. Give me 5 seconds here. Good, time. Back onto your back for round 2 of the alternate chest press. And here we go. Up, down. And really, again, you're the one in control of the tempo and the rhythm you want to work out. I find that it's nice to do slow control, no momentum, and to take the opportunity to really focus your mind on the area of the body you're working on. Good. 10 seconds to go here, friends. And time. Come on up. Onto all fours. There we go. And here we go. Alternate row, 45 seconds. Breathe, good. Exhale, nice one. So you've selected the right level of resistance. You might start feeling a little bit of fatigue. We have 5 seconds to go. So just maybe one more on each side. And time. Good. Here we go. For round 3. Round 3 here. Let's bring those elbows nice and wide. Remember the 90-degree angle at the elbow, and here we go. 45 seconds. Good. So after this, we have a classic glute bridge with option to use the weights or not. And then some lower abdominals. Good, 15 seconds to go. Oh, my right shoulder is clicking today. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release down. Come on up. And flip on over. And here we go, round 3 of those rows, alternate rows. Good. So when we were doing our chest press, we were really focusing on our pectoral muscles, right? And when we're doing these rows, we're focusing on the muscles that are right behind those pectorals. So those will be the rhomboids, parts of the traps. So those really help with posture and arm swing. Right, when you're pumping your arms going up a hill, or when you're pumping your arms to the finish line, or when you're pumping your arms for those last 6 miles and time, you need that strength, right? You need that strength, you need that endurance. That's why it's key to do these workouts. All right, elbows are nice and wide. So over the next few weeks, I want to say even a couple of months, you might be seeing a lot of exercises and workouts that are going to be a bit similar, and we're just going to play around with various modalities. And so by modalities, I mean we'll be varying on intensity, we'll be varying on load, and we'll be varying on duration. All right, 5 seconds here. And we go to our last round of rows. And time, good. Coming back up. Last round of rows. And here we go. Exhale. I know this last round, this last set is a little bit tiring. This is when you start to think, oh, I really got to do this. I could just press pause or fast forward, you know, for those on replay. But no, this is where you don't give up. This is where you become stronger, right? This is where you develop that mindset that will take you through miles 20 to 23, where you go, oh, right? This is where you develop your mental game. through physical strength. You've got this. You're doing so good. This is your final 5 seconds. So just do one more on each side. Last one here, last one there, and down. Good. All right. Take a big stretch up. Open those arms wide. You might want to interlace your fingers behind. And shake those arms out. Good. Let's take a sip of water. And breathe. Okay. What's next, boss? Glute bridges and leg lifts. Okay, so those are 45 seconds each also. And you have the option for the glute bridge, if you want, you can place your heavier weights in the crease of your hip flexors, secure them with your hands, and then use those to do a weighted glute bridge if you want. We're doing 4 rounds, so you can also alternate, do one with, do one without, or do 2 with, 2 without, 2 without, 2 with. Choice is yours. Good. Keep going here. You are 15 seconds down. Keep it up. Ten seconds to go here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down. Hands underneath your glutes. Legs are up in the air and just play with that 45, 65 degree angle. So it's a very tiny motion and you're just focusing on your lower abdominals. Make sure your lower back is in contact with the mat. And make sure your lower abs are constantly under tension, right? Good. Great job, keep it up. Don't go too low, play with that 45, 65 degree angle. This is going to enable you to be constantly under tension in the ab region without putting tension on your lower back. Great work, keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release down. And here we go, back into the glute bridge. Up, down, down, good. Exhale when you go up, inhale when you come down. Watch those knees that they don't drop towards the side or to the middle. There's no need to go too high. You really just want to focus on your glute strength, right? So think about it. When you're doing, for example, your deadlifts and you're rising up and you're squeezing your glutes and pushing your hips forward a little bit, you don't completely push them out. So same level of resistance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here we go. Those lower abs. Keep your legs together. It's a very tiny motion up and down, playing 45, 65 degrees. So it's only moving by 20. Nice job, keep it up. Relax your shoulders. 10 seconds to go here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release down. Good job. All right, here we go. Round 3, up and down. And in the glute bridge, just want you to make sure you're not coming completely down, that you're barely touching the ground with your butt cheeks and going straight back up. Good. Press your feet into the floor. use your abdominals as well. So when you exhale, draw that belly button towards the spine as you're lifting your hips towards the sky. Good job. We have 10 seconds to go here. Actually, sorry, I think I extended this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release down. Hands underneath your glutes. And 20 seconds. Good. Why did I say 20 seconds? I meant 45 seconds. Legs are nice and straight, feet are flexed, engage through your lower abdominals, pelvic floor. Good job, 15 seconds to go here. Breathe, exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Final round, round 4. Well, I said we might have a bonus little ab extra at the end, but looks like if you want more abs, you'll have to join AbFit tomorrow, because we are just about going to have a couple minutes to stretch, and then we'll be out of here, back into the real world. Good. Ten seconds to go here. Last one. Down, and here you go with those lower abs. Breathe, good, good. This is your last set of work. Keep breathing, you got this. Give me 10 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release down. Great job. Extend your legs out, extend your arms out. Give yourself a nice big stretch here. Inhale, exhale, bring your right shin, right knee towards your right armpit. Grab the front of your right shin. Exhale. Open that leg out to the outside a little bit. And then just slightly cross it over, just enough to feel the stretch in your hip, but not enough to roll over completely. Keep both your shoulders onto the ground. Good, come back up through the center. Grab the back of your thigh, same leg, and then extend your leg all the way up to the sky. And see if you can pull it a little bit more towards you, stretching that hamstring. Breathe, good. And bend the knee and bring that thigh closer to your body. And then extend it again. Stretching the hamstrings more deep. And bend completely, release down. Take a deep inhale, exhale, bring the left leg towards, left knee towards the chest. Grab the front of your left shin. And left shin, not chin. I don't know what I said, chin. Who has double chins here? Open the leg to the side a little bit, open that knee to the side. And then bring it over without completely crossing over, just enough to feel that stretch. The outside of that left hip. Exhale. Good. Come on back through the center of the back of your thigh. Extend your leg towards the sky. Straighten your leg completely and stretch that hamstring. Bring your leg closer to your body. And then smoothly bend your knee as you bring that thigh. The bend is helping you bring your thigh closer to your chest. And then again, see if you can straighten, so deepening your stretch in your hamstring. Good. And then bend completely, extend your leg out. Good. Bring your arms out nice and wide. And then bring that right arm all across your body as if you want to scratch your left armpit. And then wrap your left arm around your right arm. Give yourself a big stretch here. Pull that right shoulder blade towards the mat. Make sure that right shoulder is as close as possible to the mat. And this will deepen the stretch in your traps and your rhomboids. Good. Inhale, stretch both arms out. Exhale, other side. Left arm comes across, right arm wraps around, and pull that left shoulder blade towards the mat. Good. Inhale, release both arms out, and come on up into a wide-legged seated position. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, lean forward, rotate towards your left leg and come on a little bit further down. Lift yourself up, float back through the center. Inhale, rotate through the right, exhale down. Inhale back through the center, float forward so you can grab both ends of your feet. Smile, it's okay, you're almost done. And then inhale back up, stretch to one side and stretch to the other. Good, grab the back of your legs, come back into cross-legged position. Inhale those arms up, look between your hands, V for victory. Big round of applause, you did great today, good job. I'm not going to tell my marathon runners to go and do another round of this. This is totally fine. This is sufficient. And really recommend you, this is a great workout to do actually after a speed work session. Either in the FlexiFit version, which is in a shorter, it's half the time basically, or in its entirety like we did today. So you can do that after speed work. Right, or after tempo run. If you do after a tempo run, which they tend to be a bit longer, do the shorter version. And if you do after speed work, like 400-meter repeats, this is a great one to do. Really solidify that strength in your legs and your body. That's all for me today. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening. Thanks for tuning in live, and replays. I'll see you soon. Ciao, ciao.